Hello everybody and welcome to Forgotten Stream. Tonight we have the first round of Sunrise League Reborn 1 Chick Magnets versus Team Full Stab. We're playing in Division 1 and we are starting with the novelty format 1v1v1 for the Division 1 drivers, so that would be CM, TNT and TFS. There's some random noob joining us on the server. It looks like we're going to have Semco, Zippy and Raw driving this map. This is going to be Cape Spera by Millstone. And I think I'm going to run off for a little bit shortly because I don't want my free matter to burn and it just won't cook. So it looks like in the first warm-up round, Bwoah has got the upper hand. That will not mean much. Yo, what the hell is this guy? Shouldn't the server be passworded? Second warm-up round, Raw made a mistake, Zippy made a mistake as well. So basically what they're going to be fighting over is extra points. Whoever wins this gets their team an extra point, the second place brings extra half a point. The man finishing third will get nothing. Yeah, these guys are getting up to speed, but we do need to deal with this noob driving in fourth place. I mean, it's not like it's the guy is going to influence the points. Anyways, off we go. Raw with a confident start, Zippy with a small slide, with Semco going through. The keyboard driver, the other two I believe are using gamepads. Zippy bad landing, has to make a correction. Is 0.6 down on Bwoah. Bwoah is half a second down on Semco, but Bwoah slides and crashes there and allows Zippy to go through. He had a better line in that chicane, not in this one. Semco 2 seconds ahead. I heard him sliding, but will that have been significant? 57.76, close to the AT for Semco, and a lot slower for the others. I have to go to the kitchen, sorry. back, we're in the middle of round 2. Semco is once again in the lead. I mean, we're at the end of round 2. Semco was in the lead by some margin, already beat the author time. Bwoah finishes second, 1.8 down, and Zippy is third. So Semco is leading and Bwoah and Zippy are tied for second. Millstone is pretty impressed with the developments. He used to be one of the best course drivers out there, obviously. Ooh, Bwoah crashes in this chicane, loses some time. But he's still in it if any of the top runners are going to make any mistakes. So we're playing in cup mode, which means once you score 20 points, Semco with a slide, Zippy with a crash, Bwoah back into second, but he's sliding now. Zippy catches up and Zippy is sliding out. 57.77 for Semco. Second down is Bwoah, Zippy is third. So it basically took Semco 4 rounds to beat Millstone's author time by 0.45 to be precise. Well, this is incredible. Round 4, Bwoah with a careful start. Semco with blue split, going even faster than before. Bwoah had a small crash there, but of no huge importance. Zippy making a mistake and another one, dropping down the order. Bwoah on his personal best by 0.4. He is still almost a second down on Semco. No sliding there from the Turkish player. The Frenchman will be trying to reel him in. No success. 58.05, Bwoah's personal best. He's once again second, Zippy third once again. Semco already up to 16 points, he needs to win this round. And then, oh, but Semco crashed at the start. So now he's going to play catch-up. Interestingly, Bwoah is currently going faster than Semco's top 1, and Zippy is right with him. But then again, Bwoah made a mistake, Zippy made a mistake, and allowed Semco to get ever closer to them. About half a second separating the first two drivers, about 0.4 down is Semco. No mistakes on that GP transfer. A small correction from Semco. Bwoah is attacking, and he will get first in this round by 300th of a second. Zippy equaling the author time, Bwoah going just a little bit faster. Great round. And that means that Semco still hasn't become the finalist. Zippy with a quick start. Bwoah, small mistake. It's another mistake there from Semco, which sees Zippy in the lead from Bwoah. Semco playing catch up again. Really confident in this section, getting right up to Bwoah's tail. This slidey uphill turn. Really nothing between them. Ooh, a double crash. Both Bwoah and Zippy crashed. Zippy got the worst of it by the looks of it. And Semko wins the round, becomes the finalist. Bwoah second, Zippy only third. So to bag that extra point, Semko now only needs to win a round. Bwoah has 7 points to score to become a finalist, and then when he becomes a finalist he would also need to win a round. I don't think there is any doubt that Semko is going to take it. Ooh, Zippy with a crash. Doesn't lose too much because it's in a slow section. Semko leading from Bwoah from Zippy. Unless he makes a mistake in the last couple of corners, he is going to take that extra point for his team, for TFS, and he does. And now it's all to play for between Bwoah and Zippy. 15-9, 4 points for the round win, 2 points for second place. So Bwoah has to score 5 points and then win a round. Zippy will have to score 11 points and then win a round. So for Zippy that is actually 3 round wins. For Bwoah it is a round win and a second place. And in this round, Zippy making a little bit too many mistakes. He's about 0.8 down on Bwoah. And with the finish section approaching, I think both of them made mistakes there, so it is status quo. Bwoah takes the round with his personal best of 57-1. And he's 1 point away from becoming a finalist. I'm sorry, why did Zippy retire? Is Zippy giving up? Or does he not know how the finalist mode work in this game? Well, Bwoah with a faster start. Actually on his way to 56, not, well, still on. About half a second. Ooh, Bwoah crashes. But it is not going to matter because Bwoah was not going to win it anyway. If he just finishes, he's going to get his finalist status and then he'll need to win the round. So it is back against the wall for Zippy. $15 points for Zippy, finalist status for Bwoah. Basically Zippy has to win 3 rounds in a row if he wants to take that extra half a point. And he starts with a slide in the tunnel which sets him back. Ooh, Bwoah with a slide. Well, this does not look good for Bwoah. With with a gap of 2 seconds, I don't think Zippy is going to throw this one away. And I'm sorry, I have to run off to the kitchen again. My predictions held true. Zippy won the previous round. He's 1 point away from becoming finalist. And Bwoah is ahead in this round, but Zippy is close. Really close. They're basically neck and neck. But if Zippy doesn't win this round, it's all over. Only couple corners to go. Ooh, Bwoah with a mistake, but Zippy also sliding. And it is half a point to Bwoah for cheek magnets. Zippy just doing donuts at the finish. Incredible turn of events. And now I guess we're going to our respective servers. Yeah, Bwoah is pretty quick. But he also played more rounds than Semco. You have to consider that. Is this JJ's server? Why did JJ leave? Bwoah, neck, press, and JJ. Okay, where did JJ go? I don't know. Semco still won. I think JJ might be sorting out the Division 3 stuff. Shock with the worst time of the Division 2 players. That is interesting. might be starting with coast. Something I am definitely expecting TFS to win, and comfortably so at that, because they do have some of the sickest coast drivers out there, which are Semco and Hawk and Tim. They also have Kuken, and with a lineup like that, it doesn't really matter who you have as your fifth. And yeah, this SLR is going to be 5 versus 5, which is something I'm not looking forward to, both in terms of driving and spectating and commentating. Why am I not in spec in the first place? Bwoah, JJ, Angel, Hunt. Looks like that is going to be the lineup. Do we have a passport set? By the way, Dav1208, who are you in the world of Trackmania? I mean, your YouTube alias is not exactly obvious. What do you mean death order? So it does look like we're starting with the Bayman. Hey Shock. And it's going to be Ignite by Minwi. A map with a hell of a lot of block mixing. Some ugly block mixing. Like this and this. I wonder why Zippy joined our server. Okay. I'm not an admin on this server, but it looks like we do have a password set. Sure. Does it look like we're going to have a bunch of crashes? That's at least what I'm seeing in warm-up. And to hell with it, let's try and play some warm-up. Maybe I won't even finish last. What a nasty landing from Bwoah. Angel Heart has left. What a nice transition. Looks like we're starting. Lights are out and away we go. It's a good start from Bwoah. Neko, JJ, Haru keeping it in the mix. Actually, we have 3 drivers in the first 3 positions at the moment. Ooh, JJ with a crash. That was a nasty one. So we have Pro and Neko first and second, but Arurez and JJ are all in the bottom 4. As things stand, I think this is a TFS round. Arrow is trying to make a comeback, but with a landing like that, no way. Yep, the first two positions go the way of CM, with the times of 59 for both Bwoah and Neko. The bottom three are Aru, Rez and JJ. And it is point for TFS. First blood. Round 2. Once again, some quick drivers among the CM guys, but that is at least 3 bad crashes. Oh no, that was Bwoah, I think, crashing out, so that would be Hip and Hawk in the first 2 positions. Bwoah, no, that wasn't Bwoah then, that was Neko with a massive crash there. It's 3 checkpoints behind in the last position. So Bwoah is battling Hip and Hawk. Mizu and Kukin, however, crashed even worse than Neko. Bwoah manages to snatch the round win, followed by Hawk and Hip. Ooh, Neko will get another position, because Joey, Mizu and Kukin all crashed so bad. And that is absolutely a CM round. Good effort from Bwoah. Now that is a crash mania. Somebody crashed right at the start. It could have been Bwoah, judging by the gap at CP1. Yeah, that was definitely Bwoah. Hip Mizu leading the way from inside back, consisting of a bunch of CMs. Ooh, nasty crash. I didn't quite catch the name. That was definitely TFS. Somebody falling out of contention as well. Will Kukin crash? Oh, Rez crashed and Joey crashed. Bwoah coming back. So it's Mizu in the lead from a trio of CMC drivers Aru, Neko and JJ, followed by Kukin, Bwoah, Joey and Rez. Hawk and Hip making up the rear. Kukin crashed at the finish, allowing Bwoah to make a position. Should be around for CM. Yeah, that is. It's hard to keep track of the points in 5 versus 5. When it's like that, it's sort of pretty clear. Round 4. Hawk, Neko, JJ, Bwoah, Kukin, Mizu battling it out for the lead. Slightly better positions for TFS drivers. Actually, they have top, or they briefly had top 4 in the lead. And apart from Neko, they would have had now as well. Bwoah and Neko trying to come through, but it isn't quite working out. Mizu, Hawk, Hip, Kukin. Steady, Kukin lagging a bit. Ooh, Mizu crashed right at the finish, but that is still Hawk, Kukin and Hip with the top 3, and bottom 3 are Neko, Rez and JJ. This is clearly 2 and 2. Incredibly crashing up. Round 5, we're tied. Neko with a confident start, followed by Mizu and a bunch of TFS players. Bwoah and Haru trying to make way. Mizu sliding there, Kuken with a crash, not too bad actually. Not completely out of the round, although he's down to last. JJ with a mistake. Neko and Bwoah first and second, Mizu with a slide. He was trying some shenanigans to get up ahead of the CM drivers, not quite working out, but he did. Wait, what's that? What is going on? So many crashes. I cannot even keep up. But this should be a CM round. Hip crashed. Haru must have crashed, yeah. 3 for 2 for CM. Andreas crashing right at the very start. Hawk in the lead. Somebody crashed, I think Kuken. Neko sliding out. Joey with a wall bang, but he's alive. Somebody crashed. Was it him? No, it was definitely not him. Neko lost 7 seconds down. What happened to Neko? JJ with a wall bang. It's sloppy there from Bwoah. Hip coming back at the leaders a little bit. Nasty landing for Hawk. Ooh, Arrow. Bad slide there. And a double crash for the leaders. This is ridiculous. And Hip and Joey will come through. Goodness gracious, what's going on? We're tied again. 3 points per team. Small crash from some TFS driver right there. To the checkpoint. Must have been Joey. Looking at the gaps. Mizu first from Hip Hawk. Best CM driver is Bwoah in 4th. And I believe 1, 2, 3 is enough to take the round win, regardless of the rest. Bwoah trying to cut through this couple of TFS drivers, not the best landing, and a slide that's even worse. Crashes at the finish, only for the CM side. That's another comfortable point for TFS. .359s. 59 is actually a great time. A crash there for some CM driver, that would be Neko. Mizu and Hip are in the lead, Kuken with a slide and a crash. Will Neko catch up? Neko? Oh Jesus. Andreas sliding, but Mizu must have made a mistake because he's only now overtaking Rez. Haru with a wall bang. Mizu coming through. Switch to Joey. Mizu 4th behind Bwoah, JJ and Hip. Joey with a mistake. Mizu coming through. No CM drivers. Rez with a wall bang at the finish. And I think this looks like a round for TFS. No, I'm actually wrong. It's a CM round. See, that's what I'm talking about. This 5v5 is nonsense. Round 9. We're still tied. There's also tennis mode. If GG hadn't forgotten to set it up. Sure. No, hip with a bad crash there. And some CM driver. Could have been Rez. No, that was Neko. Another TFS crash. Bwoah with a wall bang. Arrow in the lead from Cookin and Joey. JJ coming through. Rez should be somewhere near. Arrow pulling away. Crash for Joey. Bwoah coming through. And Cookin crashed at the finish, and it is 1 and 2 for the Dutch drivers. Arrow and JJ. And Rez is 4th. 6th for Bwoah. And 8th for Neko. Five to 4 for CM. Round 10. Crash for Cookin. And the very start. Confident start, somebody's sliding out right there. Could have been JJ, judging by the gaps. No victims in this section. Bwoah is first, but he's being hunted down by Hawk. Arrow sliding out. Not a good look. Neko up into second. Still near. Hawk and Mizu. Did Hawk crash? Hip is attacking. Ooh, what was Mizu trying there? Is he trying to backslide or something? He just flew over the track and onto the red booster. 6-4 map point for CM. Somebody crashed. That was Cookin. 1 second down. Mizu, Hawk and Hip in the lead. Good start. JJ and Arrow, the Dutch guys coming through. JJ bumping on some block transitions. Hawk battling Bwoah and Arrow for the lead. Hotly chased by Hip, Joey, Mizu. Rez trying to make his presence known, but Bwoah crashed, Mizu crashed. So it is only Arrow up against 3 TFS drivers, followed by Rez. Not the best landing, but he's still making way on Hip. Yeah, crashes like these, it's definitely going to be a round for TFS. Arrow with another 59. 6-5. Map point for CM still, but it is close. Round number 12. 12. Could be the last one, could be the first of many. TFS player sliding out. Neko with a massive crash. Rez and some other CMC driver crashing as well. Looks like we're about to enter tennis mode. Ooh, double crash for TFS. What's going on? So it is Mizu in the lead from Bwoah and Hawk. Neko down in last. Ooh, Hawk. What is this? It was a nasty landing. Bunch of CM drivers came through. Bwoah with a good round. Rez wall sliding. Did we win? I think CM won it. Yeah, Neko lost, but 7-5. Oh, what an incredible match. Bwoah 84 points, Arrow 82 points. JJ and Cookin tied for last in 55 points. Yeah. Arrow and Bwoah performed marvelously. Looks like we are about to play map 2, reimagined by TCQ, a coast map. Well, this one I'm definitely not expecting to be close, given TFS's lineup. Semco, Hawk, Team Cookin, whoever else they have. So Arrow will not be driving coast. But after his Bay performance, he does deserve some rest. That was definitely a good performance there. This hairpin could decide round or two. Some people were complaining about it, that it breaks the flow. What is it about the flow? This is a tech map. It can have a change of pace, even if for one turn. Why not? Hold Neko with a personal best. Looks like they're sliding this turn. Interesting. .41 in Bwoah. Get out of there, Semco. So this is the last warm-up round. We're about to go live. The CM lineup is going to look like Neko, Bwoah, Rez, JJ and Angel. I'm not quite sure who the fifth driver on the TFS side is going to be. Either he or Hawkey. They're probably discussing it in voice chat, for all I know. Looks like Neko botched up a personal best. And Hawkey is leading the server, which would suggest that Hip is going to make up the lineup. What's up with Neko's name? It appears small on the scoreboard, but it's alright in chat. Don't understand. Anyway, the first round is live. And we have Tim respawning. That's a good start. Semco and Hawk and Cookin are in the lead. Neko chasing them. Rez, Hip and Bwoah also somewhere not too far behind. Neko and Bwoah both making a mistake in that hairpin, and Rez is currently best of CM drivers in 5th position. The TFS drivers are escaping. Huge gap. Rez with a crash at the finish. And Neko will finish ahead of him. And we already have a 101 from Semco. Incredible. Yeah, there is not a chance in hell that CM are going to take this map against TFS. It is simply impossible. I mean, yeah, Tim made a mistake on that grass section, roll with a crash, which means we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 for TFS, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So what's going on with Tim? Is his TA crashed the second round in a row? Semco 0.31 down on his personal best, which is top 1 in rounds. Not sure whether he's got the world record in rounds in TA, but he drove another 101. 2-0, round 3. Tim with a crash at the start. Oh, it's not as massive as what he had in the first 2 rounds. But a crash is a crash. Actually, best round so far for the CM side. First, Neko crashing again, so it is Bwoah and Rez. Following Semco, there is Hip with a mistake. Rez crashed. Hawk coming back ahead of Neko and Rez. And Bwoah also sliding and wall banging. Can Bwoah finish third? Yes, he can. Tim, best finish so far, up into 6th. And Semco with yet another 101. 3 rounds, 2 101.7s, 1 101.6. What is this guy made of? Hawk with a small crash. They say that Semco is a keyboard driver, which makes it all the more incredible. Tim another crash, Rez slide. Semco still first from Bwoah, Cook and Neko and Hawk. Giving up. Neither is Cookin, but Semco made a mistake, dropped heaps of time. Cookin crashing. And Hawk snatches third despite his early mistake. And the first 102 for Semco. He still finishes first. That was 28-27 rounds, but that was wrong for TFS once again. Somebody crashed at the start, that must have been Angel. No surprises so far in this round. But Tim sliding again. He's second from the bottom in points. Semco crashed. What's going on? And Tim's best finish is 104. He is not trying. Bwoah, Hawk and Neko are batting for the lead. They're approaching the finish. Neko just sending it down that hill. But Hawk had a much better line than the others. And he takes the round with a 102.16. But Semco crashed, and that is a 104. Tim, however, did finish with a 102, despite that slide in the Grand Prix section. Neko crashing. Angel, massive crash. Meanwhile, look at this. Tim hasn't made a mistake. So it is Hawk leading away from Semco and Tim, followed by Bwoah, Cookin. Bwoah made a huge mistake. He lost a few seconds there. Well, Rez is the best placed CM driver in 5th position, but Hip is right there. However, Rez does finish ahead of Hip. JJ lost with a 108. Semco only 102.14, I say only. By his standards, that is a bit lowly. However, Hawk managed the 101. And he is even leading in the points standings. Angel with an early slide, some TFS driver I think crashed there. Small crash from Hawk, Cooking and Rez. Ahead, Neko coming through. Bwoah and Semco also there with the leaders. Hawk is already back. Neko and Bwoah are both sliding at the hairpin. So it is Cooking and Rez from Semco and Hawk. Neck and neck between Rez, Semco and Cooking. Come on Rez, you can do it. No, not with a slide like that. And it is Semco from Cooking from Hawk. That is a GG. 7-0. I almost forgot to take a screenshot. Would you look at those tryhards? Actively warming up until the map that they have to play comes up on the server. So you're an angel. I thought your YouTube channel was something like Angel Heart. Looks like we're ready to go. And now for the last map of tonight, Acrimonium by Del Nuello, one of the most OG mappers you can find, but who has built this frankly abomination. This hardcore start is definitely not fun, but we'll come to some block mixed parts, and that is even worse. Anyways, Arrow leading the way, well no, it's Joey leading the way from Arrow, Hulk and Kukan. Some treacherous parts await them. Do people keep the gear before this transfer to the platform? It looks like these guys did. Joey crashed into a hotel building sticking out from the platform. Arrow a bit too safe. Cooking manages to sneak ahead. Hawk with a slide. Cooking first with a 59, followed by Arrow and JJ and Hawk, and then there is a big gap to the rest. There's Joey, Rez, Hawky, Neko, Meth and Roa. and CM take the round. Round 2. Finally with a good start. I mean, finally. It's the second round. Bwoah leading away from Cookin and Hawk. Cookin must have dropped a gear at the helix. Let's see what Neko is doing down in 4th, followed by Aro and JJ. Cookin safely through. Neko sliding and flipping. That wasn't good. Bwoah crashed as well. So it is Hawk from Meth, Haru, Joey, JJ, definitely a TFS round. Hey Starroads, I am not driving Island because A, I didn't train, B, I don't like the map. Although I'm looking at these times some of the guys are doing, like Neko and Bwoah with the 106s, I wish we'd been alright. I didn't train because I didn't have time to train. 2-0 TFS in the lead, round 3, Neko leading away from Cookin. JJ, Joey with a wall hit. This is in Bay, those cost a lot. Cookin asking first from Meth. JJ on the attack. Unless TFS guys are going to start crashing. Not like that, Aro. What is going on? Why are people crashing so much? I don't know yet. I hope I'll find more time for training, in which case I should. I hope the map will be better as well. But I cannot make any promises. I'd like to. I would like to. JJ with a slide at the start. Split road claims no victims. Rez and JJ are in last positions. Cook and Joey and Meth crashing at the helix. 3 TFS drivers up ahead. 4 Hawkey crashed. Rez crashed. JJ crashed. What's going on, guys? Don't crash. So it's Joey. Bwoah crashed. Hawk and Joey in the lead from Bwoah and Neko. With a crash like that for Bwoah, it is definitely another TFS round. 459s. Bwoah crashes again. So it is Hook and Hawkey and JJ, I think, in the lead, and Hawk. Neko sliding like an Evan driver. He was at some point. So it's only fitting. Joey, Hawk and Hawkey in the lead. Hawk going a bit conservative. JJ trying to get into the mix. Nothing doing. The awful block mixed obstacle section. No victims among the top 5. Meth flipping in the tunnel. Hawk crashed, not as bad. Joey and Hawkey in the lead from Bwoah and JJ. And Hawkey crashed. But it will not matter. Because Neko, Arrow and Rez are finishing 7th, 8th and 9th. And it is 5-0 for TFS. The rounds haven't really been close so far. It's a bit too crashing. JJ with a good start. Meth and Hawk and Rez definitely not the greatest start. I think JJ, like that, Bwoah. So it is a trio of TFS drivers in the lead from Arrow, Cook and Crashed. Now it's a duo of TFS drivers in the lead from Arrow and Hawk. Arrow on the offensive. Joey a bit too conservative. So Arrow is up into 2nd, but he needs to hold it steady. Hawk much better line, but he crashes. And that must have been Joey. Crashed. I think that was Joey. JJ, this isn't Stadium. But it's the first round for CM. Neko sliding out at the start. Not good. Hawking the lead. Bwoah crashing. What happened to JJ? He must have crashed. So it is a trio of TFS drivers from Arrow from Meth, and Arrow crashed, so it should be a comfortable top 4 for TFS, which is more than enough for a round win. Double 59. Six to 1 map point for TFS, and match point as well. Seems he crashed at the start. Didn't catch who that was. 2 guys must have done that. Neko and Joey. And there for the small slide. Bwoah in the lead from Hawkey Meth. Meth coming through. Cooking Hawkey from Bwoah and Meth. Followed by crashed Cooking. Yeah. Hawkey leading from Bwoah and Meth, followed by a trio of CM drivers, followed by Cooking, not anymore. Bwoah getting ahead of Hawkey, Arrow getting ahead of Meth. Anything can happen. Crashed there into the finish. Double 58 there, insane. Joey with mistakes at the start. Crashed at the helix. Is that a comeback for real for CM? Rowan, Neko and Arrow in the lead. Hawkey crashed. Bwoah, Arrow, Hawk, Neko and JJ and Rez. Top positions. Hawk, Neko, no, don't do that. Rez made a mistake as well. And JJ made a mistake as well. Raw with a 58, Arrow with a 59 low. Rez still manages to finish 6th after crashing into the finish. Jesus Christ, what am I witnessing? What a round from Neko. Oh, I mean from Bwoah and Arrow. Hawk with an excellent start. JJ and Arrow not so good. Another CM crash. Rez battling for second with Meth and Hawkey. Hawkey currently up into second. Oh, unless TFS are going to start crashing, then we'll close out the map right here, right now. Hawk and Hawkey in the lead, Meth passing Rez, Hawkey crashed. There is absolutely nothing Rez can do. Double 58 for TFS. Come on, Arrow. And it is a GG. Hawk first in points, followed by Arrow and Kuken and Bwoah. Bwoah did come back up to 4th, or tied for 3rd with Kuken, and he drove a 58. Anyways, that was it for tonight. Thanks for joining in, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. There will be a round 2 match next week. Maybe KTLC on Wednesday, I don't know, if I have time. Anyways, that's it. See you next time. Goodbye.